Hi everyone, I hope you've all had a lovely Christmas. And for those who don't know me, I'm Kieron and I study law at the University of Cambridge. For those who do know me, you'll know, certainly from my last video, I've been getting on with a lot of work, especially in preparation for next term when I've got mocks when I go back. I'll be going back mid-January. But I thought actually in this video I would talk about what I actually get up when I'm not doing any work for uni. So one of the things I like to do, for instance, is read books. So for example, I've read last year, I read this book, The Children Act. Now, yes, it does involve the law, but it is, for me, I found it a very interesting book. It revolves around a High Court judge who has to decide on a particular case involving a Jehovah's Witness family and whether or not treatment can be given or not. So it's a very interesting book. I also went up to see the film. They actually released a film of that book last year as well, starring Emma Thompson. I thought that was really good. So that's one thing. The other book I have read recently was not law related but sci-fi related. It was Star Wars from Alliances. It's a really good book, obviously for those who are interested in Star Wars, but it's just a interesting sci-fi novel. One of the other things I've enjoyed doing, certainly when I've been at uni, was watching some TV shows and binge watching particular shows on Amazon Prime. Now, the ones I've watched so far have been law related. Yes, I know. But the first one I watched was The Good Wife, and that was really interesting. Enjoyed that. Really, it was just a gripping series. I then watched The Good Fight, which was a spin-off. I've just watched season 2 of The Good Fight, waiting for season 3 coming out next year. And then I've also been watching Suits, so I've managed to binge my way through all 8 seasons. Just waiting for the second half of season 8 coming out next year. So, yes, it's law related, but it's just, for me, it was just a good way in which to spend some of my time away from my work and taking those important breaks. One of the other things, certainly when I'm at home, that I've been doing is I volunteer. So I volunteer at a local charity shop called St Benedict's. They help with palliative care for those obviously approaching the end of life. It's a lovely charity, lovely staff, lovely customers, and I try to do at least Tuesday morning and a Thursday morning. I used to do a little bit more before I went to uni, but I've decided that because obviously I need to get on with some uni work, that I'm just doing the Tuesday morning and the Thursday morning. So so that's one thing I enjoy doing, and like I said, it's just a really good opportunity to gain those skills as well. So communicating with customers, working at the till, things like that. So yeah, that's another thing that I like to do when I am not doing any work. Sometimes I often just watch YouTube videos and just catch up on things like Have I Got Any News For You, and just various Star Wars YouTube pages, or catch up on other vlogs that other channels have done. And just a good way of passing the time. But also as a way of taking breaks when I need them. I also every Sunday go to church, and that's been a good way of just meeting people, and a good way of spending some important time just away from my work and with other people. And I volunteer there, I help out there, and certain on Sundays, I might do reading, I might welcome people in, and we have a rota for that, so that's another thing that I like to do. So yeah, what I wanted to talk about was just what I like to do when I'm not doing law, when I'm not doing uni work. Now, certainly in this holiday, I've been getting up to a lot of work, especially, like I said, in preparation for the mocks. But like I mentioned there, I've been managed to find some time to do some volunteering, to do some reading. I've got some other books that I would like to read that I brought down to uni. Did I read them? No, I didn't. I think I was just really just settling into the whole uni lifestyle and the uni experience. So there's another book by the same author of the Children Act that I showed you here. He's done a few books. I've got another one of his that I would like to read. And I think I've got a couple of other books I would like to have a look at. Just where I've got a spare 10 minutes or half an hour. Where I just need a break, where obviously the work's got, because I'll be honest, it's a lot of reading when it comes to being at uni and when it comes to studying law. So it's good to have those important breaks. And I also obviously spend time with my friends at uni. So I'll go out clubbing. I'll go and just we'll sit in the corridor, or we'll make on Saturday we make food together, and that's just become like a bit of a tradition now every week, which has been lovely. So yeah, I just find different ways just to get away from the law, and I thought I would just talk to you today about the other things that I do when I'm not at uni, and when I'm not or when I am at uni, what I do to as part of just relaxing and unwinding, because it is important to work hard but also unwind. So I just wanted to do that nice little short video for this week. I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did enjoy it, don't forget to give it that nice like. Don't forget to comment if you've got any questions, any queries, anything if you just want to say, just comment below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. And don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Instagram, the links of which you'll find in the description below. So I hope you've enjoyed it, like I said, and there'll be another video coming out next week hopefully, and then probably one the week after, and then after that will be the vlogs again. So I hope you'll stick around to enjoy those vlogs. So I hope you've had a good Christmas, and have a happy new year. I'll see you in 2019.